New York City, the city that never sleeps, a global symbol of ambition, diversity, and relentless energy. From Times Square's neon glow to Central Park's sprawling paths, NYC attracts millions every year. Tourists come to chase dreams, snap photos from the Empire State Building, or stroll across the Brooklyn Bridge. But beneath the skyline and flashing lights, there's a more complicated reality. New York has a serious love-hate relationship with its visitors. For many New Yorkers, tourists are both a vital part of the city's economy and a constant source of frustration. On the positive side, tourism fuels countless jobs and keeps local businesses alive. Museums like the Met and MoMA thrive thanks to ticket sales. Hotels, restaurants, and tour companies rely on the steady flow of visitors from around the globe. New York needs its tourists, but that doesn't mean locals love them. The other side of the story is a familiar one to anyone who's lived in the city. Tourists often slow down the famously fast-paced sidewalks, crowd the subway during rush hour, and flood the city's most iconic spots. To many locals, areas like Times Square are no-go zones, bright, chaotic, and designed more for tourists than for New Yorkers. So what should you avoid if you don't want to fall into the trap? Let's start with the obvious: Times Square. Sure, it's iconic, but ask any New Yorker and they'll tell you it's overcrowded, overpriced, and overrated. Chain restaurants, street hustlers, and loud characters in knockoff superhero costumes dominate the scene. It's worth a look, but don't linger. Another one is the Statue of Liberty ferry lines. Unless you're really committed, you might spend hours waiting only to find a crowded, underwhelming experience. A pro tip? Take the free Staten Island ferry instead. It gives you great views without the hassle or ticket price. Then there's Fifth Avenue near Midtown. It may be famous for shopping, but it's also packed with luxury stores, slow-moving pedestrian traffic, and tourists struggling with maps. It's more of a concrete catwalk than a cultural experience. If you want a more authentic NYC vibe, venture beyond Manhattan's tourist core. Head to Brooklyn's Williamsburg for street art, indie cafes, and thrift shops. Explore Astoria in Queens, where you'll find incredible Greek food and far fewer crowds. Or visit Fort Tryon Park in Upper Manhattan, a peaceful escape that tourists rarely reach. New York City will always be a magnet for travelers, and rightfully so. But behind the postcard-perfect photos lies a city that's still trying to balance its booming tourism with its fast-moving, no-nonsense way of life. In this video, we break down New York's complex relationship with tourists and give you the inside scoop on where to go and where to avoid, so you can experience the city like a local.